Raising awareness through social media campaigns in an era defined by rapid digital transformation, raising awareness around pressing global issues has become both essential and challenging for activists. The rise of social media platforms has fundamentally altered how movements mobilize support, share narratives, and influence public opinion on matters ranging from climate justice to racial equality. This article explores innovative strategies for crafting impactful awareness campaigns in the context of contemporary social activism. We'll examine why traditional approaches may fall short in reaching engaged audiences who demand authenticity, urgency, and measurable outcomes from advocacy efforts. The power of digital advocacy in modern activism. Social media serves as both a megaphone and microscope for activist causes today. Platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok allow organizers to broadcast messages globally while simultaneously enabling micro-level engagement with local communities. This dual capability data privacy, protecting user information becomes paramount when leveraging personal stories for advocacy purposes. Crafting impactful awareness campaigns. Successful awareness campaigns require meticulous planning rooted in strategic goals rather than spontaneous reactions. Begin by identifying the core objective. Is your campaign meant to educate, galvanize participation, or push policy change? A well-defined mission informs every aspect of campaign design, from selecting appropriate platforms to determining metrics for success. Consider whether you're aiming for immediate mobilization during a crisis versus sustained education over months. Setting realistic objectives. Misaligned goals lead to ineffective campaigns that fail to resonate with intended audiences. If your aim is to increase voter registration among marginalized groups, direct outreach strategies prove more effective than broad awareness tactics alone. Measurable targets provide direction and enable mid-campaign adjustments. Tracking shares, comments, and conversions allows continuous refinement while maintaining momentum toward ultimate objectives. Leveraging influencer partnerships. Strategically, influencers offer unparalleled reach but require careful selection aligned with campaign values. Micro-influencers often yield better engagement rates due to stronger community ties compared to mega-celebrities whose followers may lack deep investment in specific causes. Evaluate potential collaborators through both quantitative metrics and qualitative alignment with movement principles. Authentic partnerships demonstrate genuine commitment rather than transactional interactions. Building sustainable relationships. Long-term collaborations with advocates foster deeper trust and consistency in messaging. Regular dialogue ensures influencers remain informed about campaign developments and evolving community concerns. Transparency about compensation models maintains credibility. Clearly communicating expectations prevents misunderstandings that could compromise campaign integrity or damage reputations. Harnessing storytelling techniques. Effectively compelling narratives lie at the heart of successful awareness campaigns. Human interest stories humanize abstract issues, transforming statistics into relatable experiences that spark emotional connections. Balance factual accuracy with narrative flow. While hard data supports claims, personal anecdotes and visual elements enhance memorability and shareability across platforms. Creating multidimensional content formats. Vary content types to cater to different learning styles and consumption habits. Video testimonials complement infographics explaining systemic issues, while interactive maps illustrate geographical disparities in access to resources. Tailoring formats to specific platforms maximizes engagement potential. Short-form videos thrive on TikTok, while LinkedIn suits professional networking events supporting policy initiatives. Navigating misinformation challenges. Fighting disinformation requires proactive measures that go beyond reactive debunking. Establish early fact-checking protocols before content goes live to prevent propagation of inaccuracies. Measuring campaign success beyond engagement metrics. While likes and shares indicate popularity, true impact assessment demands tracking behavioral changes resulting from exposure to campaign materials. Monitor shifts in attitudes, knowledge levels, and actual actions taken toward advocated causes. Conduct pre/post surveys measuring awareness gaps closed by your initiative. Track downstream effects like increased service usage or legislative progress linked to campaign efforts. Establishing longitudinal evaluation frameworks. Effective measurement requires baseline data collection before launching campaigns. Without comparison points, it's impossible to determine if observed changes result from your efforts rather than external factors. Use mixed methodologies combining quantitative analytics with qualitative interviews. Surveys capture breadth while individual case studies reveal depth of impact across different demographic segments. Promoting ethical advocacy practices. Responsible activism prioritizes respect for all stakeholders involved. Avoid exploiting vulnerable population stories for sympathy-driven fundraising unless doing so aligns with their expressed wishes. Ensure diversity representation at all stages of campaign planning and execution. Inclusive decision-making prevents tokenism while enriching perspective through varied lived experiences. Addressing intersectionality in advocacy work. Recognize overlapping identities affecting individuals' experiences of oppression or privilege. Climate justice intersects with indigenous land rights, disability accessibility affects urban infrastructure debates, and so forth. Adopt inclusive language that acknowledges intersectional realities rather than oversimplifying complex societal dynamics. This nuanced approach builds broader coalitions capable of addressing multifaceted challenges holistically. Conclusion. Raising awareness remains vital work in our interconnected world, requiring creativity, ethics, and adaptability. By embracing digital tools strategically while remaining grounded in principled advocacy practices, we can drive meaningful social change through thoughtful campaigns. Remember that successful awareness raising extends beyond content creation. It involves building sustainable relationships, fostering authentic dialogues, and empowering communities to take agency in shaping their futures through collective action.